Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. On behalf of the Gurdwara Singh Sabha Seven Kings, I'd like to welcome you all to the Sikh Youth Show. Introduce the guests who I have on the show. Some of them are familiar faces to you already. We have Upkar Singh, who is a recognized member of the local community. Many of you from the East London area and nationally will have a recognition. We'll have a recognition of who Upkar Singh is. Upkar Singh is part of the British Sikh Council, as well as being a member of the local Gurdwara Singh Sabha, as well as the Sikh Council UK, I believe. Now we're very honoured to have Bhai Sahib Bhai Bhupinder Singh Kohli. Now Bhai Bhupinder Singh Kohli is actually from Mumbai and he's a social worker. So he's come to the UK as a nominee to the recent SIKH Awards, which took place earlier on this week. And Bhai Sahib has received many awards for his social work within the Indian community. So we're very honoured to have Bhai Sahib here in the UK and very, very honoured to have Bhai Sahib on the show today as well. I have Pavan Singh, who is a medical student and an active member of the youth community. I have... I think, you've touched on some really good points then, and especially your point about Parupkar. And I'd like to now bring the conversation to Bhai Sahib Bhai Bhupinder Singh Kohli, because certainly the example of Parupkar and Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sikhi, certainly in the seva that you do, I certainly feel that really manifests in the seva that you're doing currently in Mumbai. And this whole thing about you're talking about in our actions, that what Gajan just mentioned, in our actions is a form of prachar, and what also Tejveer Singh said. Maybe as a community we're not doing enough of those actions, but I mean perhaps you want to share your experiences. I mean, you are a walking, talking pracharak in the sense of what you actually do within the community of Mumbai, and you're representing the Sikh community. They see you, they see Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sikh. So I don't think you can get any stronger prachar than that. But perhaps you want to share some of your experiences as a Sikh in Mumbai doing seva.
While moving on with social activities in Mumbai, I remember one of the incidents which I want to share with you. There are, while the last cremation to be done, people in Mumbai of particular community, they need some of the materials, like coffin, ropes, threads, a small pot. So I used to keep all this with me. Whenever in emergencies in the late in the evening, somebody in need of this stuff, so they recollect, yes, there is Bhupinder Singh who has these contents with him. So all the contents of the last rites are available with me, and they come to me and they ask for that stuff. And when they ask for the price, I said, this is the shop of Guru Nanak. There is no value for this. There is no cost for this. So Guru Nanak's shop is open, so they take it. And now whenever they need it, they say, yeah, there is one Sikh there. So this itself is a prachar.
It is.
And thousands and people remember in that way, like collection of old stuff, of materials, old clothes, old medicines. I have, visiting people of old age, old people who are staying alone in their home. Some are alone, some are with the partners. Children are either they don't have children, they are away from their home, they are separated for whatever reason. So I visit these old people once in a month for 10 odd minutes and ask for any help if they need it. Yes, I want to pay this light bill. I take my laptop with the data card and pay it online there only. They give me the money, I pay the bill there on the online. So how much kind they will be feeling that sitting at home they are able to pay the bill. Because they are not technically savvy. They are unable to use the computers or internets. But sitting at home they get their bills to be paid. But for me it is just a matter of 5 odd minutes. But their monthly work has been done. bring medicines,
Yeah.
pay the bills, or they need some, grocery items. It's a matter of 5 minutes. So once in a month, I visit these all 14 odd people for 5 to 10 minutes per person. You can calculate about 200 odd minutes in 1 month. But for the next month, they just wait for me on the first of the month that now he will be coming, and they prepare the list of work to be done through me. So this itself is a prachar, you know. So I feel honor, when they are satisfied with such things.
Yeah, I mean, it's a humbling seva when you mention that. That means 200 minutes as well. It's such a big impact to them. And you think about it, when you just mention it in 200 minutes, that's a Hindi film. That's one Hindi film that you can watch in one evening, And you look at it like that, in that space of time, you can go out there and help, like Bhai Sahib is doing it. You can go out and help and provide seva to the outside world. And community work, just interacting with the community, it's something maybe I think over the last, certainly in my lifetime, I haven't seen much of it. I haven't seen much of that interaction with the community. And what's great about shows like this, community shows on the Sikh channel, because this is a chance to show the Sikh community, or discuss or advertise to the Sikh community what we're actually doing and what's going on. I was unaware of that particular seva. So that's where it's important that we have a media, a network where we're able to shine and show what we're doing, such as the Sikh Awards as well. I think the Sikh Awards and the Sikhchannel Awards are two great examples of really singing and praising our heroes, whether it be in media, television, business and charity, education, different sectors, and often we don't get a chance to do that. Many people are going unnoticed, and we're just getting more and more down about the fact that kuch nahi ho raha utte, nothing's going on outside. I think I want to move forward, because I think we've spent a lot of time on PRACHAAR now. We've focused a lot on PRACHAAR. Then I want to talk about education in that respect. Let's start moving towards what education actually is. Now, if you look at a wiki description of education, it says education in its general sense is a form of learning in which knowledge, skills and habits of a group of people are transferred from one generation through to the next through teaching, training and research. Now, they've given a very structured way. What this is telling me is that education is very structured. It's very formal. It exists in a certain way. And we in the UK take education for granted because it's free. Bhai Sahib can maybe give us the value of what education is in a country like India, and Mumbai, where education isn't so accessible, and people are having to fund themselves through education and give more. Maybe they give more value to what education is and the power of education. But how is it in India in terms of how do the poor uplift themselves?
In India, education is free to the girls.
But really? I didn't
but
realize that.
not to the boys there. But there are, various lower income group, middle income group people from our community who has to run from pillar to post for the sponsorship for higher education of the childrens. Our people there, most of the people are, of lower and middle income group. But they are unaware of, their benefits to be availed from the government's aided. So we have to bring them, awareness that we are from the minority and we can get it from the government, some of the grants and aids.
And you give advice to those
So
kind of
there
people.
should be some, some site or some, some sort of, education to the parents itself. That for this education you can go to this media, or from your son's education you have to go to approach to this institution for the benefits.
Is there a Sikh school in Mumbai, out of curiosity?
There are 6 there. We have
And Sikh run schools as well by Sikh.
there are 6 schools there, not so much, but not to that caliber, but people are there. Good schools are there in Mumbai. Might be about 27, 28 schools are there, run by Guru Nanak Vidyak Society and other institutions. They are good enough. But, might be children are more, nowadays people are more aware to, to join, send their children to convent school or English schools and all other schools. So there our culture are away from our.
I think that's something, because I think if I read the history books as well, look at the past, I think the Khalsa colleges did have a reputation going back 50, 60 years, possibly pre-independence as well. And perhaps I don't see much of that now, where that reputation is as strong, especially in Kenya. I remember in Kenya, where my mother studied, there was a Khalsa college there, which was really well known, and non-Sikhs also attended that college because of the high reputation of that college. Now, in here, we have a reputation of some good schools. We have Guru Gobind Singh Khalsa College in Chigwell, which is a private school, but has a very strong reputation in terms of its results. And on the west side of London, we've got a few schools cropping up, free schools. Perhaps what we lack here in East London is a school, especially when the state is now helping and the government is helping with schools. But on the show, and I want to make a binti out there to the Benjis in our community, especially in East London. Please, if you want to come on the show, please contact me. I'm at the Gurdwara at Seven Kings Singh Sabha. I'm here nearly every day, nearly every evening. Please come. We do need your viewpoints as well. And we are struggling. It's not as though we're not trying, but we are struggling to get some of your sisters to come on board and join us on this show. So thank you to the V's, thank you to Sikhchannel, and thank you all at home for watching us. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.